All right, friends, Coach Mike here. Hello, hello. Another installment of my banned YouTube topics. Banned. Yes, the subject I have for you today is heavy. Woo, man, some folks are going to go in the comments and they're going to say the most wicked stuff. And that's because they let their emotions rule them. All right, so do not buy a dog. Not yet. Okay, that's the little secret here. Do not buy a dog, not yet. All right, so here's why. Okay, first of all, I got this little thing here, printed off the internet. I know people are crazy about their dogs. That's why some of you, your blood pressure's boiling already. It says, new studies show humans love dogs more than other humans. And that's the truth. I mean, I don't have the other one. I got to find it. Where the lady's like marrying a dog. She's like kissing a dog all in the mouth, right? And I guess, maybe that's legal now. You can marry a dog, whether if it's on your health insurance, I don't know. But whether if you can include your dog on your health insurance like it's a human being. Listen, when you're an actor, you have to live by very, very modest means. You cannot let your emotions rule you. Here's the problem. Dogs are expensive, especially like the purebred ones. They're very, very expensive. Sometimes when you're starting your career, you can only feed yourself, right? Your mouth is the only mouth you can afford to feed. Some dogs are more expensive than human beings to feed and with their doctor bills. Look at this. It says right here, according to the National Pet Health Insurance Provider, Pet Plan, 1 in 3 pets requires unexpected veterinary care each year. What's more, every 6 seconds, a pet owner is faced with a whopping $3,000 veterinary bill. Right now, I've heard $4,000. I had a client start my course. He couldn't finish because his dog got sick. Right? And the vet bill was $4,000 because his dog needed surgery. So he couldn't finish the course. So it's one of these things where you really got to use some common sense, not your emotions. Maybe some don't know that your dog's going to be like really expensive. They just think, I'll feed them and walk them every day. What more of an expense could they be? Well, a lot of people think they're children anyway. So I guess you're going to have to factor in, what about when they get sick? A lot of folk don't even know. And many of the veterinarians, they don't want you to know this. And you're not supposed to feed your dog table food. Their digestive system's different than a human being's digestive system. They digest food differently. Their dog food is specifically scientifically engineered for their stomachs. And you see people, where do you think the term doggy bag came from? Right? So, there's some breeds that need the scientific food that the experts create and make and package and sell, right? It says right here, Pet Plan evaluated its 2016 claims data to determine that the average amount that pet owners in each state pay to provide emergency veterinary care for their these are insured pets, right? Pet Plan found that clients in California where costs for emergency care were highest, paid more than $1,500 out of pocket annually on unexpected care, right? And then it says right here, the pet care insurance annually is $440 on top of that. So listen, I'm not talking about your emotions. I I love dogs. I know I'm gonna get negative pushback. That's what I love about my Facebook, not Facebook, but this YouTube channel, because man, if I go on Facebook Live and say this stuff to some of the actor groups, man, they'll come try to hunt me down, right? And I have to pull out a piece of chrome on them, right? They'll hate my guts and liver. How dare he say anything against the dog, right? I'm not saying anything against the dog. I'm saying something pro-human. If you're an actor, you'd better wait until you can afford to have a dog, because otherwise those bills are going to get you. And you're going off your emotions and you're feeling, oh, look at cute little Poochie. Oh, I want him. Advertisers know we purely buy on emotion. Okay, what if you say, oh, how dare he say bye? Go to a pet rescue. Okay, I've heard those arguments too. But guess what? It still don't mean the dog's not going to be expensive because you got to pay insurance, right? In case something happens to your pet, and so your bills will at least be less expensive, right? So that's the whole point here. It's not because, oh, he hates dog. No. What I'm trying to do is get you to use some common sense so you can build your career, make great money, and then you can go buy 10 dogs if you like. And you can pay all those expenses when they get sick and to keep them healthy and alive and well. All right. So it says, here are 10 states with the highest cost of unexpected veterinary care for insured pets. This is insured pets, right? California, $1,500. District of Columbia, $1,500. Hawaii, 14. Well, it says in some change. California is $1,521. District of Columbia is $1,516. Hawaii, $1,480. New Mexico, $1,460. Louisiana, $1,472. Colorado, $1,434. Maine, $1,418. Maryland, $1,417. Delaware, $1,414. Pennsylvania, $1,402. Right? So it's expensive. So this is why, this is my advice to you, right? You wait until you can afford to buy a pet, mainly a dog. I think like dogs are more popular than cats or something. And I don't even know how, rattlesnakes, snakes and bunnies and all those other pets fit into the equation. It's mostly dogs that human beings go crazy over. And yeah, I see why. They're great. They're great companions. They're cute and they're wonderful. And you can just talk to them and they won't talk back. Only time they'll bark is if you don't feed them, or some other dog walks by and gets their attention. See, then you got to factor in this stuff too. Listen. There was a young lady that wanted to come to my free audit. And then she asked me, she said, could I bring my dog to the studio today? He's very quiet and sleeps in a tote bag. But look at this, but has a lot of separation anxiety. His name is Potato. Okay. That's insane. What is that? What's separation anxiety for a dog? Maybe I'm just old. Maybe because I'm 55 and dogs have evolved or something. I don't know. When I was a kid, we had a pet poodle, Buffy. He was a Cocker Spaniel mix or something. And we didn't take him places with us. He slept in the basement where it was nice and warm during the summertime. We call him in during the wintertime. The summertime, we let him out. We feed him. He'd play. He knew when to come back. And he'd stand at the back door and bark when it was time for him to come in. And that was it. Low maintenance. What's separation anxiety for a dog? But hey, okay, I have no argument for you there. I was just asking. So then I wrote back to her, we get complaints. I used to try that stuff, right? When all this dog going in grocery stores and sitting in a restaurant at a table like a human being stuff, when I first noticed it on my radar. And so I let a few participants bring dogs, and other people complain. They'll go right to Yelp and have all kind of negative stuff to say. Like I'm disrespecting their boundaries because I'm bringing a dog in, which they're allergic to dogs. They make them sneeze. Yeah. So I wrote her back and I said, we get complaints, unfortunately. And then she wrote back, oh, I'll be there. No problem. I'll be there. She never came, never emailed. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. All because her dog gets separation anxiety. What's she going to do when she goes on an audition and then she can't take the dog in the casting room? I mean, what does she do any other time she has anything else she has to do where you can't bring a dog, right? Not supposed to leave him in the car. That's not safe. So I'm saying, folks, you got to be in the position, right, to pay for that dog and all the other things that come along with it, like this email, separation anxiety. All right. Friends, that's it. I just wanted to drop that in your ear. I can't wait to read the comments. He hates dogs. Oh, gosh. Listen, take heed. I guess I'm an old man now. I'm 55. Lots of wisdom. You want to listen to people that have wisdom. Yeah. All right. So Coach Mike, again, this is another one of my band lessons. I got several more to go because when I try to share some of these ideas on the public Facebook groups through my Facebook live talks, I get a lot of pushback for subjects like this. So I can do them here as much as I want on my own channel. All right, friends, Coach Mike here. I appreciate you for watching. Like this and subscribe and follow and keep doing all those great, wonderful things that help me get my message out to the folks that have good common sense and beyond. All right, thanks for watching. Get ready for the next lesson.